Hi everyone, and welcome to the Crafty Momma podcast. My name is Dawn, and I am your host. This is a crafty and knitting podcast, and basically knitting with a few other crafts a few other crafts thrown in there, like sewing, and soon, paint by numbers. I need to get back to my cross stitching. And I fell down a bit of a rabbit hole. Well, I haven't fell yet because I haven't started it yet, but I have a new craft on its way. A little bit more about that a little later. So anyways, thank you for coming by and checking it out. I hope you enjoy. I want to say thank you to all the returning viewers. Thank you so much for coming by again and checking it out and spending some time with me. And for the new subscribers, which we've had a few this past week, and I owe that all to 4 very talented, beautiful ladies talking about Cozy Up with the Stitchin' Sisters. Jamie, Sarah, Katie, and Chrissy. Thank you, ladies, so much. Jamie had won one of my Instagram giveaways, and she was able to go into my shop and pick out a yarn of her choice, and she liked my shop so much she bought a couple skeins, and I've been wanting to send them some stuff for a while. There's also a couple other podcasters that I've been wanting to send stuff to, but things have just been so crazy lately, I just haven't had a chance. So I thought, you know what, she won this, she bought some yarn, I'm gonna send it all, might as well do it while I can, right? So I sent her sisters some yarn as well, and they showed it on their last podcast, maybe the one before their last. I can't remember, but it was on a recent episode or 2 ago. So I've had a few more subscribers to YouTube, so thank you all for coming by and checking it out and hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. I actually hit 150. I'm actually above like 100, I think I have 158, which I'm really excited about. I know 158 really isn't big to some people that have thousands and thousands and hundreds of subscribers, but I didn't even think I would hit 10. Honestly, I'm like, who in the world is going to want to watch me talk about yarn and stuff when I was just a beginning knitter? When I started the podcast, I had only knit a few things, but I thought this was fun and it's something to break out of my comfort zone and just do it. So I did it. I'm knitting more. Still not quite enough as I want, but I am knitting more than I did before. I'm getting a little bit better at it, and I've now started writing my own patterns, which is amazingly fun and addictive, and oh my gosh, I want to make like all the patterns. I never expected to hit 150. If I hit 200, we're doing a giveaway. So make sure you get your friends to subscribe because I want to do another giveaway. I love giving things away. I do. I love it so much. It's so much fun. And I love making other people happy. So why not give stuff away? Which we will be doing in this episode actually. So make sure you stay tuned a little bit later. We'll be doing some giveaways. So, because I have some new viewers, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Dawn. I am coming to you from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, which is about 45 minutes smack dab middle between Niagara Falls and Toronto. I am a divorced single mother of an 18-year-old girl. Still lives at home, and my mother lives with us. So she's retired. She's going to be 70 in December. My gosh, I can't even. Kind of freaks me out a little bit at the same time as I can't believe she's going to be 70. It's just like she doesn't look 70. She doesn't act 70. So hopefully that's a good thing. But so yeah, she lives with us as well. No pets yet. My daughter has been begging and begging and begging for a cat. So we'll see sometime maybe in the near future, this year, hopefully. But she needs to prove that she can actually keep her room clean before we get a cat. I mean, I have some cleaning to do in my own room, so I can't say too much, but she needs to be able to, walk in her room without tripping on stuff. That might be a good first step to getting a pet. I think so. What else can I say about myself? I am a assistant manager at a Dollar Tree here in Hamilton. So that's what I do, like day to day, 4 to 5 times a week. So that's where I usually am. If I'm not at home, I'm at work. And when I am at home, I'm knitting, I'm sewing, I'm dyeing yarn, because I do have an Etsy shop. It is Crafty Momma Designz. I'm going to do all my administrative stuff and where you can find me and everything right now, since we're talking about me, I might as well. It is Crafty Momma Designz with a Z, and you can find that on Etsy. I sell handmade project bags, hand dyeing yarn. I've recently started doing self-striping yarn, so that's in there as well. I do have plans. I've been talking about it quite a bit with my daughter and my mother, and just kind of feeling things out about getting sock blanks. So that is in the near future, hopefully sooner rather than later. I've got some amazing Christmas sock blank ideas, so hopefully we'll get that up before Christmas. Some Halloween ones too, so excited. So that's what I do. I dye yarn, I sew bags. So I have my Etsy shop. I also have Ravelry, which is Crafty Momma 73 is my name. Crafty Momma Designz with a Z is my Ravelry group. I do have patterns in a pattern in Ravelry. I have another one coming up soon, which I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So you can go on my Etsy group or my Etsy page, or you can go under designer and type in Crafty Momma Designz. I don't know if my name would show up if you typed in my name. So I think Crafty Momma Designz with a Z. You type that in, it should show up. My first pattern was For the Love of a Daughter, and I've actually sold more than I expected to, which is amazing. It just blows my mind. I am like baffled and humbled and just crazy. I did not think that I could sell that many patterns. It's my first pattern. I have no words, which to me is a very strange thing because I always have words. That's why my podcasts are always so long, because I have a lot of words. You can also find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, which is also Crafty Momma Designz. I try and post in there as often as I can, but I'm not a regular poster on there. Same with Twitter and Tumblr. At the end of the episode, I have a thing that shows where you can find me in all the different things. Once in a while, I post in Twitter and Tumblr and Pinterest and stuff like that. But my main things are Instagram and Ravelry, and then Facebook. Instagram, you can find me as Crafty Momma _73, and you can find a yarn Instagram at Candy Coated Yarn. So that one there is basically just for yarny stuff, just for shop talk. The Crafty Momma 73 has my day-to-day stuff, what I'm knitting, just everything, whatever that happens. I do a lot of my shop update stuff in my 73 one as well. But my candy coated yarn is basically just for yarn and bags and stuff. So that's where you can find me. I think I got all the main things. What What else? Well, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. A couple people have messaged me since my last podcast, wanting to know how things are going and if I've had my surgery, because I am due to get my teeth pulled. All of them. I'm going to do my best not to cry in this episode. I'm actually sending in the paperwork for the financing and all that stuff tomorrow. So hopefully I'll find out in the next couple days whether or not I'm approved for it. A girl from work, she's like, that is such a shame, she says, because your teeth are so nice. My teeth are still quite white. So hopefully maybe they can even up it a notch and they'll all be straight, which will be nice. And I won't have to worry about getting stuff stuck in my teeth constantly, because that's a pain in the butt. You know, chicken wings and stuff, and you get little pieces of chicken and all kinds of other crap stuck in your teeth, and you're constantly picking. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that anymore. I'm still nervous as hell and scared to death and everything else that goes along with it. But there are a few things I'm looking forward to. My teeth are very sensitive, so if I eat ice cream or drink something really cold, I'm in pain for like 5 minutes. So it'll be kind of nice to actually be able to eat stuff without cringing. Like, it takes me forever to eat like a popsicle because I can't chomp down on the popsicle like most people do. I literally have to lick the popsicle or the ice cream until it's gone. I can't bite. My daughter, she's like, I'm like, I cringe just thinking of her biting down on ice cream or a popsicle. It makes me cringe so much. No. So anyways, enough of that chit chat intro. Let's get on to some stuff that you guys are looking forward to. Let's do some giveaway stuff. You guys want some giveaways? I got some giveaways. All right, let's get into some administrative stuff. Let me bring up my notes here. Alrighty, let's see what we have. We have a couple knit-alongs going on in the shop, in the Ravelry group right now. We do have the Socks All the Time knit-along. So basically, you knit socks, you put it in there, you're entered. Simple as that. It goes all year long, and I do drawings every couple months or so, depending on how many people put socks in throughout that time period. I just did some, I think, a couple months ago. So I'm going to do another giveaway for the FO thread. And once in a while, I will draw some winners from the chatter thread as well. So if you're knitting socks and you want to show what your progress is, talk about your yarn, your pattern, get in the chatter thread and let me know, because I pick names from there as well at random. So that's fun. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give away a prize for the Socks All the Time knit along. I drew some names beforehand because I have a couple giveaways and it just saves so much time than waiting for my stupid phone to randomly pick numbers. So the Socks All the Time, we were up to 75 last time I drawed numbers, and we are up to 100 entries. So it was from a number 76 to 100, and number 94 had won, and that is Nicole. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. That is Linda from Pennsylvania. She knit some yellow and gray striping socks. Oh my gosh, they were so good. I loved that. I love that. Yellow and gray. So pretty together. So, Linda, if you want to get a hold of me, and you are going to win a sock pattern of your choice from Ravelry, up to $5 US. So make sure you go in there, you check out some new sock patterns, and let me know, and I will gift you a sock pattern. So, yay! Congratulations, Linda. Immecoll. IMECOLL. I'll put the name down there, so you got, or across the screen I should say, so you'll know who you are. Hopefully you watch and you get a hold of me. We also have a Joji-along going on, so if you knit any Hoki Locatelli patterns, get your name in that FO thread for your chance to win a pattern of your choice. At the end, I believe I'm going to be giving out some yarn. This is also a year-long giveaway. So you're going to get some yarn and a pattern or two, maybe a project bag. Haven't decided just yet. We'll see. But right now we're giving away a pattern. So for my first drawing of that one, I had, it was numbers 2 to 6. We didn't have very many entries. So this time we have from 7 to 14. So we did a random number generator for that one. And the winner was Knit Takes Two, which is Michelle from Georgia. She did the Jodi shawl. And oh my gosh, it was Halloween colors. It was so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. It was orange and let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, it was like black, and then it was like black and like a creamy color blended in together, and then the cream, and then into the orange. And oh my god, it's so Halloween. If you guys haven't seen this shawl, you need to check it out because oh my gosh, it was awesome. I want to knit the Jodi shawl, and seeing those Halloween colors is really making me want to knit a Halloween version of that shawl. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I had yarn sort of picked out for that already, but seeing the Halloween colors, or maybe Christmas colors. There's an idea. So yes, that was number 10, which was Knit Takes Two, which was Michelle. And she's from Georgia. So Michelle, get a hold of me and pick out a pattern, $5 or less, US dollars, and I will send you that pattern. Yay! Ooh, I just totally moved the whole table. I should sit back just a little bit. So congratulations, Michelle, on winning that one. Oh yes, I also am going to draw a name from the Show Me Those FO thread, or Show Me Your FOs, or something about FOs. I can't remember. It is Show Those FOs. So with those ones, the last time I drew from that, I believe it was sometime at the end of March. So we're going from April until this morning when I drew names for it. So that was number 67 to number 82 and number 71, which is Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarn. Oh my gosh. She did the Blooming Brioche Shawl by Brandy Velton of Long Dog Yarn. Oh my gosh. This shawl is gorgeous. The colors that she chose, so stunning, so stunning. So Tristan, I know you watch. Get a hold of me and pick a pattern. $5 or less, US dollars, and I will gift you a pattern. Yay! So congratulations going on to all those winners. Those are 3 winners I just drew. So make sure, ladies, you check, watch the podcast and pick out a pattern and let me know, and I'll get you that as soon as I hear back from you. So congratulations to those ladies. What else do we have going on in the Ravelry group? We also have the For the Love of a Daughter knit along. Okay, so that one there is ending July 5th. We only have 2 entries. So I think it's a pretty good chance both girls are going to win something. So I've decided for that knit along, I am going to give the girls a prize. I'm opening up a new thread on July 1st, which is going to be a Crafty Momma knit along. So that's going to be any of my patterns that I put in the shop from now until the end of the year. If you knit one of my patterns, put your name in there, your FO, let me see it, and you'll be a chance to win. I'll probably do them every couple months as well, depending on how many people knit my patterns. So if you are knitting one of my patterns, make sure you get it in the FO thread. So that one there is ending on July 5th. And the summer shawl-along we have going until June 30th, which is like 3 days, well, 2 days, because it's like 10:30 at night right now. So 2 more days, but I'm extending that one to go to the end of August. So I believe it's August 31st. What I'm going to do with that, next time I podcast, I'm going to draw a winner from the first 2 months. I'm really dry. Drinking good old Pepsi. So I'm going to pick winners from the first 2 months of this knit along, just because I want to make it fair to those of them that have got a shawl in by the due date. I like to make it fair. I don't want you rushing and trying to get a shawl in by June 30th, and then I extend it and you're like, oh my gosh, I could have taken my time, I was rushing and wrong. No. So I'm going to extend it until the end of August. I will draw 1 or 2 names, depending how many go in there, by June 30th. And then I will draw at the end of August. I will draw from July 1st to August 31st. So if you're already in the first half and you knit more summer shawls, drop it back in because you could win in the second half. So make sure you're doing that as well. So those are the knit alongs I have right now. I am always interested in finding out what you guys want to knit, what type of knit along. I do believe I'm going to have a hat knit along. I believe September 1st. I'm going to start a hat along because, you know, winter is going to be coming. Once September hits, it's a hop, skip, and a jump, and it's right into winter. So September is a perfect time to start knitting hats. And with that one comes along, I'll have a hat pattern or 2, because I do have some in mind. And if you knit one of my hat patterns and enter it into that draw, you obviously get an extra entry. And if you use one of my yarn and my pattern, you're going to get even more entries. So, but I'll get more information about that closer to September when that starts. I'm already excited about it, and it's not even July yet. So exciting. So where was I? I don't even know where I was. Summer shawl-along. So make sure you get any of your summer shawls. So basically anything that is a lightweight shawl, a fingering, a lace weight, something with a lot of eyelets, something that's light and airy that you can wear in the summertime, whether it's a summer wedding or just in the evening. It's summertime. Sometimes it gets a little chilly. Well, I probably wouldn't say chilly, but it gets cooler at nighttime in the summer. So something that you can just throw over your shoulders and wear as a summer shawl. All counts. So make sure you get your entries in there. So I have so many different knit-alongs going on, FO thread, all that kind of stuff. So there's always something for you to put your finished objects in. There's always going to be something for that. So make sure you're checking out the Ravelry group on a regular basis and getting all your finished objects in there. What else? I think that's it for that. I do have an Ask Me Anything thread in there as well. So if you have any questions for me, whether it's knitting related, bag sewing related, dyeing yarn related, any of that kind of thing, I will do my best to answer. I am not a seasoned sewer or yarn dyer. I've been doing it for a year and a half-ish. So, you know, I will let you know what I know and how much I know and what I can help you with. By all means, ask away. I would love to answer some of your questions. So I think that is everything as far as the group stuff goes. So let's get into some knitting, shall we? I've done a little bit of knitting. Let's see. first, we'll go with this one. This is being homed in my little sheepy bag. This is so cute. I'm not sure if I have any more of these in the shop. I think I do. I should have checked. But I do want to buy some more of this fabric. So hopefully if it's not in the shop now, it will be coming soon. So keep your eyes open. Inside here, I have my second For the Love of a Daughter shawl. I've decided to try and do it 2 colors because the original shawl is only 1 color, 1 skein project. I've decided to try and knit it in 2 colors to see how it turns out, and I'm loving it actually. I'm really, really loving it. So the colorways I've used, the speckled one is Alyssa, named after my daughter, and the brown one is Brown Eyed Girl. So this is what I have so far. I love it. It's blowing it out just a little bit. That there, that's better. That's better. So that's it there. Alyssa is reds, lime greens, and browns. It is so pretty. Yeah, there's the color right there, like exact. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm getting into the eyelids, and I love it. So that is my For the Love of a Daughter, and I actually went down a needle size. I went to a size 6. Normally I have them on a size 7, but I went down a size 6. I just wanted to see what kind of texture one size smaller does, and I'm actually loving it. So that is my For the Love of a Daughter shawl. Take 2. This is Brown Eyed Girl here, and that's Alyssa, and it's coming up perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that's what's in here. Yeah, I also have my Joji Locatelli 3-color cashmere cowl in here as well. And this is my medium size. Right now I have 4 cakes of yarn in here and 2 projects. So it's a pretty decent size, medium size bag. Yeah. So it's not too bad of the size of a bag, that's for sure. It's a little full, but also been knitting on my first pair of socks. Yes, I'm not a seasoned sock knitter at all. I've been knitting on these for quite a while. Actually, when I first started dyeing self-striping yarn. I have 1 sock, and I have a second sock, which is just about to the heel. So I can get that one out. Here we are. So, sorry about the clinking. I have 1 sock. This is my Egg Hunt colorway, by the way. And that's actually, for the first time ever, seriously, first time ever, I think, this is actually coming out true to color. Oh my gosh. Well, the green's a little more limey. It's a little brighter of a green, but as far as tone, like it's exactly the right green. It's just a little bit brighter. And here's the second sock. The toe. So yeah. I'm almost ready for the increases. And I am so excited. I am so excited to say, look at that. They are matching up perfectly. Like, I can't even get over. They are matching up perfect. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that these actually knit up exact. I think I'm pretty good doing my first time of a sock dye or striping yarn dyeing. You know what I mean. So I was really excited when I started knitting it, and I'm like, oh, these are actually matching up perfectly. I mean, I did have to trim a little bit because it started going into the pink for the rib, for the cuff. So I had to cut the rest of the pink off because it went the pink and the white. I cut off the pink and the white, and then I started with the green again. So it's not bad. Not too bad if I say so myself. So that is the one sock I am knitting on. I'll show you the ball. So there it is there. It's pretty true to color, except for, like I said, the green is a bit brighter. Like all the colors are just a tiny, tiny bit brighter, but it's like a lime green. I'm gonna blow it out big time. Yeah. Blowing it out. But I absolutely love this colorway. This was an Easter colorway, but I've sold quite a few of them. I've decided to keep them in the shop for a little bit longer. So I'm not sure how long I'll keep it in the shop, but it's going to be in the shop for a little while longer. So that's that one. And then I was doing a sample for my shop, but then I started really liking how it's turning out, so I think I may end up making a full set of socks anyways. My Neapolitan self-striping yarn. I'm so excited. And that's actually coming out pretty true to color right now. It's pretty true, like almost exact. So I'm really, really excited about this. And I knit these socks are on, I believe it's a 1.5. Yeah, 2.5 millimeter. I'm loving these. Already I'm loving it. I haven't knit much on it, but I'm loving it already. And this is my favorite heel, my favorite toe. Nice and rounded. It is the, I think it's just the no seam rounded toe, I think is what it's called. It's on Ravelry, I think. I think it's on Ravelry. And this is on my new MCN base. So not only am I knitting with gorgeous colors, I'm knitting on soft, squishy yarn. I cannot wait to put these on my feet. Yeah, these are just a little bit brighter. The pink is just a tiny bit brighter than this. But this is my Neapolitan self-striping. Actually, the pink over here is pretty much accurate. My Neapolitan self-striping yarn. I love it. It is so pretty. So those are the socks that I've been knitting on. Hopefully, my next podcast, I may have a finished pair of socks. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right, the other thing I've been knitting on is a new pattern. Some of you have seen it on my Instagram. This one's being homed in my, I can't think if I named it Lots of Love or Lots of Hearts, or I do believe there are some more of these in the shop still. Pretty sure. Anyways, this is my new shawl design. I am doing a triangle shawl this time. The first one, it's kind of triangle, but it's more of an asymmetrical triangle. This one here, I want to do like a triangle. So, I'll show you what I have so far. This is my birthday cake ice cream collection yarn. Oh, I absolutely love the colors in this one. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. Look at that. Those speckles though. I love it. So pretty. So anyways, I did 3 little pattern, like 3 repeats. Then I was getting into the lace, and I tried a certain style of lace that I wanted to do. I wanted to do something than just your typical yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 constantly, right? I wanted to do something a little bit different. But the one I tried, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm doing a knit 2 yarn over at the beginning and ending of each row, plus a yarn over before the 2. So I showed you the wrong side. I do a yarn over before the 2 center seam stitches. So I'm not sure if that's why the numbers didn't quite add up, but I was going to try and do the knit 2, or a yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 on one way, and then just purl all the way back. And then on the other way, going back again, it was going to be opposite. It was going to be yarn over, or knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over. But then the yarn over is at the end. And you don't want to do yarn over and then another yarn over when it gets to the edges. So I did a knit one before that, but then the numbers didn't add up and I was just getting really frustrated. So I just ripped it all out and I'm going to try something else. I think I'll save that yarn over pattern for like a cowl or something. That's in the plans. Oh my God, I've got so many pattern ideas in my head. It's not even funny. I did buy, I'm not sure if you guys can see or not. Under my purse, there's a purple binder. It's all full of grid paper that I'm writing down all my pattern ideas, in. And then I kind of like use the grid to like say, okay, knit, 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 kind of like almost like a chart, but it's for my own use. It's not an actual chart because I haven't done an actual physical chart for knitting yet. I'm not quite ready for that yet. It's only my second pattern. Come on. Anyways, this is my birthday cake ice cream in the ice cream collection. Look at this yarn. Look at the speckles. So pretty. So this is part of my ice cream collection that's in the shop right now. This is birthday cake, and you saw my Neapolitan. These colorways are only available until the end of August because they're ice cream for summer or ice cream, you know. I may keep a couple going on. Not really sure. We'll see. I might keep a couple of the favorites, the ones that sell the most or whatever. Haven't decided. As of right now, I'm pulling it August 31st. Yeah. So that is my last whip. I don't have any FOs. No FOs since last time. Yeah. So, I do have some stuff coming up July 1st. I have a couple shop stuff going on. I'm so excited. So excited. So for those of you that have been around before, this here is my hat pattern. It is called Speed Bumps, and that name was suggested by Dawn of the Codependent Knitters. Hi Dawn, I know you watch. I had a post in one of my one of my Instagram. Oh my gosh, it's late. I'm tired. It's like 10 to 11 at night. So my last couple podcasts ago, that's what we'll go. A couple podcasts ago, I was showing my hat pattern, and I asked if anybody has a name for it to let me know. And if I choose the name, you receive the pattern for free when it comes out. I do that. I did that with my Love of the Dollar shawl. I've done it with this one. I don't think it's going to be with every pattern I do, but there's probably going to be quite a few. So if you have names for patterns, keep them in mind because you may win a free pattern if I select the name you chose. So anyways, this is Speed Bumps. And this is actually in my Valentine Kiss colorway. These are both actual slouchy versions. This one here is also, this is in my light blue jeans colorway. You can see the detail in the speed bumps a little bit better on this because it's a solid color, tonal. But yeah, I love this hat. It is so simple. It's very straightforward. It's knits and pearls and increase or decreases. That's it. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But anyways, this is Speed Bumps. And it's going to be available July 1st. Yay! I do have to do a little bit of revisions in my pattern. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote down the pattern and said there was like 5 repeats for the regular size and like 7 for the slouchy, because almost every single person that knit it said 3 repeats is good for the beanie. But I didn't knit a beanie one. I knit a slouchy on both, and I kind of estimated. So I have to rewrite that and make a modification in it, just about the repeats, if you want a non-slouchy compared to a slouchy. So those are my Speed Bump hat, which will be available July 1st. I almost said January. Also, July 1st. I'm so excited. I guess we're going into shop talk a little bit. I guess we might as well do that and get that over with. July 1st, I am introducing for the first time ever, I'm so excited, my first Christmas Advent calendar. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm doing a Christmas Advent calendar, and I've chosen the theme of Christmas movies. So what I'm going to do is pick 25 movies, and I'm going to dye yarn according to something about that movie, whether or not it's the poster for the movie or possibly one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I'm going to be dyeing yarn inspired by that movie. I have 16 movies listed so far that I'm thinking of. I have a couple cartoon ones and a lot of just regular live action ones. So I'm really excited. I've asked a couple people to think of a couple more Christmas movies. If you have a favorite Christmas movie, let me know. Let me know, because it might not be on my list. It might be one that I just haven't even thought about. So make sure you just drop it down in a comment below here and let me know what your favorite Christmas movies are. I absolutely love Christmas movies on my TV, on my DVR. I have probably 20 Christmas movies saved that I taped last year because I like them so much. I like rewatch them over in like May and June and July. You know, Christmas in July. Gotta watch Christmas movies. So I'm thinking the month of July is going to be my Christmas movie watching, and I'm going to be picking out a whole bunch of movies to dye yarn for, and I'm so excited. So with that, you will get 24 20-gram mini skeins. You will get 100-gram skein to open up on Christmas Day, and I believe that will be from my favorite all-time Christmas movie. I'm not telling you what it is. It's a surprise, but it's going to be from my all-time favorite Christmas movie. For those of you that watched me last year at Christmas time, you might know which movie that is, but I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. I want it to be a surprise. So you get 24 20 skein minis. You get one full 100-gram mini or 100-gram skein for Christmas Day. You are also going to get an exclusive Christmas project bag. You can start using that right on day one. It is going to fit all your yarn. So I have to test it out, make sure how big I have to make it. Gotta test it out. But it's going to be more than likely my large size bag, which regularly runs for 44 Canadian or 45 Canadian, which I'm trying to think how much is American. Because I know all you Americans are like, how much is that? 45 Canadian is 34 American. Yeah, the dollar sucks right now. Just saying. It's good for you guys in the States buying from Canada because you're getting a really good deal on some stuff. But us, yeah, it sucks. Sucks. It's like 33% or something. Yeah. So, yeah, $45 Canadian is $34 American. So, you're probably, I believe it's going to be a large. I don't think it's going to be an extra large, but I could be wrong. I'm going to grab a bunch of the minis and a full skein and stick it in the bag and see how big I have to make that bag. But it's exclusive only for the advent calendar. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get a movie theme fabric, a Christmas movie theme fabric. I'm not sure yet. I haven't gone to the shop to look to see what they have yet. But I do know of a couple that I seen last year at Christmas time. So hopefully they'll still have those, if not others. But yes, if not, it will definitely be Christmas theme anyways. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. And I'm also hoping to do a pattern. I'm going to do a mini skein pattern. Now, it's not going to be all of the 20 skein, like the 20 grams of the 24 skeins. It will have all 24 skeins plus some of the original skein, or of the Christmas Day skein. But I'm not going to use all of them because that would be huge. That would be absolutely enormous, and I don't want enormous. I like big, but I don't want enormous. I'm sorry. That just was not, I was like, oh, that's what she said. My mind is always in the gutter. I can't help it. I've been single for way too long. Everything goes right in the gutter. Just does. At work, somebody will say something and I'll just start laughing and they're like, what? And I explain and they're like, oh my God, you're so bad. I'm like, sorry, I can't help it. Anyways, so I'm thinking I'm going to try and do 10 grams out of the 20 gram minis. That's what I'm hoping. So that way you have another 10 grams. You can put it in your scrappy blankets. You can put it in other scrappy shawls. I haven't decided if this is going to be a shawl or a cowl. That is still up in the air. I have an idea. It's probably going to be a wrap is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be a wrap of some sort. But it could change. I haven't even started planning it yet, but I'm going to have to do that fairly soon if I want the pattern to be available for December 1st and I need test knitters. If you're interested and you have a lot of minis laying around at home and you want to test knit my Christmas my Christmas Advent pattern, definitely let me know if you're interested. I do have a thread on Ravelry called Test Knit My Patterns. Jump in there. Let me know you're interested in knitting my Christmas Advent calendar pattern, and I'll take that into consideration when picking some test knitters. Hopefully, I'm thinking hopefully by September, I'm thinking. Because the pattern originally, like the pattern will not be released until December 1st. So even if you get your advent calendars ahead of time, you can't use the pattern until December 1st when the first mini skein is available. So we still have some time to get it, and it's going to be a coupon code to download on Ravelry. I believe that's the best way to do it. Unless I have it done ahead of time and then I might put a paper copy in. I haven't decided, but that is something that's in the works for it. As well, there's going to be some other fun stuff in there. Of course, there's going to be candy. There's probably going to be some sort of stitch marker type thing. For those of you that have watched for a while, know that I was dabbling in polymer clay. Actually, I still have a couple of them here. Ooh. This is one of my donuts that I made. Here's my little donut. Focus. There we go. So that's my little donut. So, and now it did fall. I'll get it later. So I'm thinking of trying to do some of those and put them in there as well, which will be, yeah, my first stitch markers that I send out. So you guys will get first dibs. Some of those will go out. Some candy will go out, I'm sure. Some tea, most definitely. You know, if you've watched before, I am a very avid David's tea drinker. And all of my parcels, whenever I send out my packages from my Etsy shop, always contain a David's tea. So you're guaranteed some David's tea in your advent calendar. I'm just saying right now. And hopefully they'll have their Christmas teas out before I mail out. I hope they have them out before I mail them out because I'd like to stick some Christmas ones in there. So that's what's coming up. That's going to be July 1st. My advent calendar is going to be available. It is going to be 200 US or 200 Canadian plus shipping. I've been checking to see how much shipping is going to be. I haven't come up with a final number yet, but it will be $200 Canadian plus the shipping. Now, I calculated that to US as far as right now with the exchange, and $200 Canadian is 150 US. That's not bad. That's not bad. So just putting that out there if you guys are interested. I have had a couple people message me and a couple people comment on Instagram about wanting to be in part of it. First, I'm only going to put 10 slots available. It's my first one. I'm not sure if it's going to sell. I don't know how many would sell if it does sell. So I'm going to put 10 out there first. See if they sell. If they do, I will definitely add some more. I'm not sure how many more though. I don't want to go overboard and have a massive amount of stuff to do since this is my first one. I don't want to be overwhelmed, especially since I work retail. And basically from next month all the way till Christmas is craziness because you've got back to school, Halloween, Christmas. Boom, boom, boom. Craziness. This week we're actually doing our back to school setup. So just, yeah, it's absolutely insane. So on my days off, I will definitely be dyeing yarn and sewing bags and dabbling in the stitch marker stuff and just getting everything set up. So I don't want to put out too many that I'm going to be like overwhelmed and stressed and freaking out. So 10 for now, possibly another 10 or 20. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens if I even sell 10. 10 would be amazing. If I could sell 10, I would be like ecstatic. Even if I sell a couple, I'll be ecstatic. Tell you the truth, because I haven't done it yet and I don't know if people will buy it. That's a pretty good deal, I think. So anyways, that's going to be available July 1st as well. Just let you know a couple of the bags that I have in the shop now that are going fairly quickly. My Holly Hobby patches bag has been selling really well. I don't remember how many are left. So if you're interested in one, I think I'll be able to get some more of this fabric, but I'm not positive. So if you're interested, might want to grab one as soon as you can, just in case. This bag, I absolutely love this bag. I think there's only 1 or 2 left of this one here. My Leaping Sheep bag is so freaking cute. I love this bag. This is my large size. So this is probably the size that you're going to get in the advent calendar. So it's not bad. See, I think there's only a couple left of these. Yeah. I feel like my lipsticks are all over the place. This one here, I think there's only a couple left. This one here, I think there's only a couple left as well. And this one, I'm hoping to order. See, this fabric here I had to order. The Holly Hobby and the sheep, I get it from my local fabric shop. So those ones are more of a chance that I can get. These ones, I'm not really sure. This is my knitting llamacorn. Oh my God, I love this bag. Look at the lamb I'm knitting. It's a llamacorn. He's so cute. And it's more of a yellow, not so much of a cream color. So this one here is also available. I think there's only a couple left in the shop. It's got a purple inside. This one here has a lime green inside. Holly Hobby has the patchwork inside. Hello, llamacorn. So cute. And same with this one. I think there's only a couple left in the shop of this, and this is also available that I have to get online purchase. So I'm hoping to buy some more, but I'm not sure when or if it's available. If it's available or when I'll be getting more. So if you wanted one of these, you best get them quick because I'm not sure how long they'll be there. My no frogging. I love this bag. Like, I'm so tempted to keep one for myself because it's so freaking cute. No frogging. It's like he's screaming, no. And this one has a really cute green polka dot, green and white polka dot inside. So these bags I know are going fast. My other bags are whatever, it's there. I've got up there, I've got my ice cream, I've got my coffee, I've got my drinks on me, a whole bunch of different ones. I am hoping to go to the fabric shop next week when I'm off and get some more summer type fabrics, like fruits and beachy stuff maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. I gotta go and check and see what they have because I'm excited to get some more summery stuff out while we still have some summer. So that's it for shop stuff. I just wanted to let you know that July 1st, 2 major things are coming out. My hat pattern will be available on Ravelry, and my Christmas advent calendar is going to be on Etsy. Yes. I think. Now, I do have a website as well. It's candycoatedyarn.com. What I'm thinking is I may put some in there as well. I might do that. I might. So, one other thing I was going to mention. I'm going to be adding some ready to ship stuff into the shop. That is going to be bags that I've already made, because most of my bags, I cut them out in the sizes that I list, but I don't actually sew them until they've been bought, except for one of each. So I will do one frogging bag, one llama bag, one sheep bag. I don't do all 3 sizes. I do one because I don't know if they're going to sell, and I'd rather have them nicely packaged flat than, I don't know. I am hoping at some point to get a little ahead and actually have most of my bags ready to go. But for right now, I'm going to list any of the ones that are already sewn and zipper and ready to go. I'm going to put them in the ready to ship section, as well as yarn. I got all this yarn over here. Some of them are colorways from a while ago that just didn't sell. So, and some of them are one of a kinds that aren't selling. So I might stick those in a ready to ship section of the shop. I'm also debating whether or not I should put the ready to ship in the website instead of Etsy. I haven't decided what I'm doing with Etsy just yet. This was my biggest selling month I've had since Christmas. I've had some decent size shop updates, and I've had a couple decent size orders, like weekly orders, come through. That my Etsy bill is the most it has ever been. So I'm a little nervous once it bumps to 5%, because if that's my bill with 3%, yikes. I've noticed my shop getting a little bit busier. So if this is just the start of it, I don't want to know what Christmas would be like if they're taking 5%. I don't want to be paying $100 a month on Etsy fees. That's ridiculous. So I'm hoping to gradually move my shop into my online one. That I know, I saw her today at the bookstore, and she was asking what I'm doing with that. And I said, as of right now, I'm staying with Etsy. I do have my candycoatedyarn.com, which there is some stuff on it. I have to take some time and list all the newer stuff on there. But it's kind of hard to juggle, like my bags, for instance, when there's only a limited quantity and somebody buys a bag, then I got to make sure I'm going over to my website and I'm deleting a bag off the website, because you don't want two people to buy at the same time and then you don't have that item. And then you have to like refund somebody and you have to apologize, and that's a whole other issue, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Pardon me. Well, I'm pretty happy that I lasted an hour and you only on this time. So that is a bit of a pain in the butt. So I'm hoping to go over to my website permanently. The reason I'm kind of holding off, because I look at my stats and still about half of my views are still coming from Etsy and not outside of Etsy. Well, I wouldn't say half. I'd say more than about a third. About a little over a third. I noticed the one time I looked and Etsy had 37%. Social media had 30%, and other had like 15%. So if I add social media and other, it's more than Etsy, but Etsy's still a big chunk. So I'm not sure if I want to get rid of that just yet. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you up to date with that. Anyways, it's been an hour, and I thought this was just going to be a short episode because I didn't really have a lot to show knitting wise, but I did have a lot to talk about. So I guess I will let you go with that. Hopefully I will be back in 2 weeks to podcast one more time before my teeth happen. If not, I will definitely let you know on Instagram or on Ravelry what's going on with me. So make sure you're following me over there and checking out my Instagram, jumping into my Ravelry group so you can keep informed of all stuff going on, Crafty Momma Designz. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to talk about today. I think so. I think that's pretty much everything. So I want to say thank you so much for coming by and checking it out and hanging out with me. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And yeah, so don't forget, check out my knit-alongs in my Ravelry group. Stay tuned to July 1st where my hat pattern and my advent calendar is coming out. I'm so excited about it. My daughter's actually excited about it too, so that's kind of fun. That'll both be coming out July 1st. And my next shop update, I believe, will be in a couple weeks. I've got some new self-striping colors I'm working on, so exciting. And I do have a Halloween collection coming out. Probably going to start it in August sometime, because I want you guys to be able to get your Halloween yarn before Halloween. So that's going to be exciting. I have a whole collection coming out with Halloween colors and Halloween theme stuff. Oh my gosh. But I'll tell you about that next time. Anyways, hope you guys have a great night. I have to try and upload this, or at least upload it and save it and maybe edit a little bit before I head to bed. I have to be up 10ish to get ready to go to work. I got 3 days of full shifts, so I'm gonna be tired. So until next time, keep on crafting. Bye.